Hey everyone, and welcome to part two of why you're seeing a certain angel number or more. So, if you haven't already seen it, my first video is already out and it includes numbers 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, and 666. So, if you're seeing any of those numbers, go check that video out. But if you're seeing any of these numbers, then stick around. So, like I said in my last video, you don't have to be seeing any of these numbers to get a message. If you want instead, you can go ahead and choose whichever number that you're intuitively guided to, and there will be a message for you. So while you guys are choosing, I also want to mention that I just started a second YouTube channel. And on that channel, I am going to be doing collective readings. So if that's something you're into, go check that out. I have the link listed below in the description box. And I would really appreciate it if you guys could go over and subscribe as well. It would mean so much to me. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get started with 777. If you need more time, pause the video. I have timestamps listed below. Okay, so if you've been seeing 777, let's find out why. We're going to go ahead and get started with your oracle cards. So we have Success, Treasure Island, I'm loving this already, Healing Chaos, Divine Intervention, get ready for a miracle, you are in the midst of the divine intervention, and a postcard from Spirit, which we're going to look at in a little bit. So, wow, this is amazing, you guys. Get ready for a miracle. Okay, so it seems like you guys are like coming out of a period of chaos in your life. It's like things have been happening, but it's all in order to transform your life to bring in more success and abundance. So if it seems like things have been crazy, chaotic, things are falling apart, like everything is out of your control, it's all for the highest good, like truly, even if it doesn't feel that way. Because look at this tornado on this card. It's surrounded by butterflies. So, like for example, it's like this tornado is coming through and like clearing out like your life so that much more like positive things can grow and come into it. So this is all for your highest good. And what's coming into it? Success. Okay, like this is amazing. So many good things are going to come into your life on the other side of this chaos. So you really do just have to deal with whatever is happening and just go with the flow. Let it happen. Let things self-destruct. You know, if people leave your life or whatever, just let them. This is all to like make the way for better things to come in, because we have this Treasure Island card, and this is all about bringing in much more abundance into your life. So I do feel like you guys are going to have more money like on the other side of this healing chaos. Yeah. You guys are going through like a transitionary period. Is that a word? I hope so. But this is all because of divine intervention. Like this is all meant to happen. You're in the midst of a divine intervention so that this miracle can come into your life. There's so much positivity wanting to come in, all good things. But it's like you have to let whatever this is with this chaos like fall away. Okay, so let's look at your postcard from Spirit. It says, "Dearest you, we here on the other side have one important thing to declare. Love is the answer to literally everything. We don't necessarily mean romantic or erotic love, although they are wonderful, but something above and beyond that. Everything alive in the world was first created by love. Spirit sends love to animate life and birth it into existence. Love is without conditions, and it is based in reverence and a fierce and joyful respect for life. Love thrives when you focus on it, and we want you to turn away from anything that causes it to wane. Love is when you no longer see yourself as other, separate from, better, less than, etc. When you act as love, you give permission to the world to thrive and grow as it will. Can you let go of what is not love and ask, what would love do? Love is waiting for you always and forever. We just adore you over here. Okay. So whatever is falling away from your life, it's because it is not carrying that love energy into your life. So it's that's why it's being let go of. It's being, I don't want to say destroyed because that's kind of extreme, but it's being blown apart here by Spirit. It's divinely being intervened upon, because it is just not, there's something or things and people in your life that aren't there for the right reasons. Because this is all about love and unconditional love. So there are people or situations in your life that do not love you unconditionally. There are clearly people or situations that are in your life to use you. And that's Spirit's like, yeah, that's not okay. So we're going to remove these people or situations from your life because they're really not serving your highest good. They're only there to use and abuse you. And Spirit wants to bring more authentic, genuine love into your life because you just haven't been experiencing that. And so by removing these people or situations that aren't good for you, you're going to be able to bring in so much more goodness in your life. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards and see what all this success and abundance is that's coming in, wanting to come in. Okay, 777. It's like all this good things that are to come for you have been tucked away and you have no idea. That's what I'm getting from this. It's because you've been so focused on whatever's been happening in your life with whoever, whatever you've been dealing with, that you haven't been able to see beyond that. It's like you guys really need to look at things from a higher perspective, because you don't even realize it, or maybe you do now, but it's like you haven't realized how bad for you some of these people or situations have been in your life. Oh my God, 9 of Cups just flew out. Literally wish fulfillment. It's like whatever you've been wanting to bring into your life, you're going to get on the other side of this chaos. Once this is removed from your life, that's when the blessings will come in. And it's like you haven't been able to see that because whatever you've been dealing with has been taking up so much of your time and energy. Honestly, I feel like you guys there's someone in your life that's wanting to use you. That's what I'm getting. But they haven't been, I don't know. Of course they don't want you to know that. But they've been, it's like you've only been seeing what they want you to see. So you haven't really been able to see much beyond that. But it's like once you can recognize that this is not real love, what you've been dealing with, this person doesn't love you. They just want you for what they can get out of you. It's like you have to recognize what conditional love looks like first so that you can really appreciate what unconditional love looks like. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups and the Knight of Coins. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this image. So it's like this girl is in the water and she doesn't even see, but like behind her there's this like person literally trying to drag her down like into the water with them. Ugh. So it's like there's someone in your life that really operates out of like a negative space. And they want to like bring you into they want to drag you down with them. That's what it looks like. I get the saying misery loves company, you know? That's what this is. Misery loves company. Whoever you've been dealing with, they want to drag you down with them. They don't want to see you successful without them. They want to they just want to like take you for everything you got. That's what they're about. That's who this person is. They're a user. And because this person is so they're just like, they're in this like water with this other person. It's like they don't even see that these two cups are like standing behind them. And that's exactly what I've been getting here. It's like you haven't been able to look outside of this situation you've been dealing with because this person is just like, no, me. You know, it's like, oh my God. Don't let this person drag you down with them. This is what they do. You have to like free yourself and heal this chaos in your life in order for you to see what's beyond this Two of Cups. Then we have this Knight of Coins. So yeah, by you dealing with this person in your life, this person is a huge blockage in your life. It's like, as long as you're dealing with this person, nothing will get off the ground for you. Everything will remain at a standstill until you heal this chaos, because that's what this person is. They bring chaos into people's lives. And that's why you haven't been able to see beyond the situation, not fully, because this person just grabs like as much of your attention as possible. And it's like when there's a tornado coming towards you in your life, you're not exactly looking around in other directions, right? Like you're kind of focused on like, holy shit, there's a fucking tornado. Like that's exactly this person. They are a tornado. Like, so yikes. Okay. Yeah, so they're a huge blockage. Nothing is going to be successful for you as long as they're in your life. I mean, especially because they just want to take. So let's see what else. Seven, seven, seven. The World. Okay, yeah. You guys have to close out this cycle with this person if you're going to get to the good stuff, if you're going to get to the good part. This has to end. Because this person wants to keep you like stuck in this like toxic cycle with them. This is just how they operate. It's like as soon as you start to get away from them, they like pull you back in. Like literally, it's like on this image, they're just gonna like pull you back down. So I can see like how it would be hard for you to end things with this person, because they're gonna do anything and everything to not let that happen. This is just how they operate. They like to keep people stuck in their chaos. But there's so many like good things that are waiting for you in your life if you can end this cycle with this person. They're only going to keep you stuck and miserable. So that's why Spirit is trying to intervene at this time. If you are going through a situation with this person, it's divinely guided, because Spirit knows that they're only going to keep you stuck. They're only going to hold you back from your blessings. So it's time. Anything else for 777? You guys have no idea like how good life can be for you on the other side of this. Temperance. Things, yeah, I mean, it's like this person being in your life, they try to like take up so much of your time and energy that it just results in your life being like incredibly unbalanced. It's like instead of you living your life for yourself, you're living your life for this person, or that's what they want anyway. That's what they're trying to get out of this. But you have to, like, by ending this, you're going to bring so much more balance back into your life. You're going to feel so much more at peace, because you're not dealing with this person constantly, like, coming at you. I would love to know why you've been dealing with someone like this. But again, maybe you just haven't been able to see this. That's what I'm getting. It's like they want you to like see things in a very narrow perspective, but this person is bad news. Bad news. They are a user, they are a taker. Oh, okay. And this is why you've been blocked from getting all of this abundance and success. Because if this did come into your life while this person was around, they would try to take so much of that. They would take all that they could. That is just the type of person this is. So literally, like, this is a blessing that you've been held back from this. Because otherwise, this person would really, really try to, like, get everything. Yikes. Who are you dealing with? Jeez. Okay. But yeah, as soon as you can end things with this person for good, your life is going to take a huge turn for the better. You're not going to feel so like weighed down by this person, because this is who they are. Like, they are a crazy, chaotic tornado, and they come into people's lives and they just fuck shit up. So once you guys can end things with this person, your life will be so much more balanced, and you're gonna get a lot of happiness and wish fulfillment on the other side of this. That's when like all this good stuff is going to come into your life. But whatever is happening with this person, just let it die. Like, because it says you're in the midst of a divine intervention. So there could be something playing out right now or soon with this person. Just let them go. They're a huge blockage in your life. They will only hold you back. They will only take you for everything that you have. Okay, 777. So that's all that I have for you. I hope that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, 888. Okay, so let's see why you've been seeing this number. We're going to start out by looking at your oracle cards, and we have It's Up to You, Security, Observer, Inner Dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. And a postcard from Spirit, which we're going to take a look at in a little bit. Okay. So it seems like you guys have been doing a lot more observing than taking action. And this says inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must change your inner dialogue. So you guys, it looks like you guys have been a little like pessimistic lately. And it's like you've been hoping and wanting for like better things in your life, but for some reason you feel like you can't have that. So I kind of feel like you're choosing to remain stuck in a situation out of security when you want something more for yourself. But it's like whatever you've been telling yourself is not true. You can absolutely have more for your life than whatever it is that you're settling for. It's up to you though. Like you have to make it happen. Because you do have free will. You can choose to remain in a situation that you're not exactly happy in, but there is stability and security. Or you can go in another direction and go for something that would actually make you happy. You just have to make that choice and start believing in yourself a little bit more. Like I said, I think you've been thinking about this situation a little too pessimistically. It's like if you're thinking that you can't have what it is that you really want, then you're not going to have that. It's really up to you to make that decision to go after what you want. Okay, so let's read your postcard from Spirit. It says, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow for inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your part in the symphony of life. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune in to what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you in the sacred and the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. Wow. Okay. So Spirit is saying this is a time to really think about what it is that you want in your life. It's like maybe you're settling for a situation that you know you're not really happy with, but at the same time, you might not really know what it is that you would rather do. So if that's the case, then take this time to really dream about what your soul would really want. Yeah. So it looks like at some point you are being encouraged to move out of this situation and go towards something that would be more fulfilling for you. But during this time, you know, since this does look like a stable and secure situation, they're saying like take your time with figuring out what it is that you would actually want in your life. And you can have anything. It's up to you. You can do anything. You don't have to stay stuck in a situation that is not fulfilling. But in order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. So it's like, what are you telling yourself about this situation? Are you telling yourself that this is all you deserve, that you can't do any better? Because that's not true. Figure out what lights you up, what makes you happy. Where would you be more fulfilled in life? This card goes along so perfectly with this. It's all about dreaming that dream. Look around you, like start exploring, you know, because maybe you really don't know exactly what it is that you would rather have for your life. So this is saying to get curious. Who do you look up to? Who do you admire? How do they live their life, you know? Start taking like inspiration from, you know, other people and places that you really admire. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. I feel like you guys really don't know what to do next. I just got like an example in my head. So some of you could be thinking about retiring. It's definitely not for everybody, but some of you could be. But you're like kind of questioning, it's like, okay, what would I do after retirement? Like, what would I do with my life? Okay, so we have the Queen of Coins that popped out and the King of Coins. Wow. So we have a couple that popped out immediately. Interesting. So you could be partnered up with someone. Could be romantically or a business partnership, since we have the coins coming out here. But you could feel really like secure with this person. Like, okay, I know they're not going anywhere. But maybe you just don't feel really happy anymore with this person. So that's why you could be looking outside of this situation to see if, you know, you would be happier somewhere else or with someone else. It's up to you. Okay, anything else? 888. But whoever this is, I feel like you've been with this person in whatever context for quite a while. Like, this is not a new relationship or partnership. This is someone you've been with for a while. And I feel like with this King of Coins, like the image on this card, I feel like you're starting to see that maybe you kind of reached like the end of the road with this person. It's like, you know, maybe you kind of reached like the maximum potential out of this relationship. You don't really see it growing any more than it already has. And so that's why you're kind of looking outside of this to see like, okay, what else would, you know, what else can I like grow? Who else can I grow with? Because I don't think you see yourself growing any further. Then we have the Nine of Cups, which is all about like a wish fulfillment. So it's like, what do you want to see out of this situation? Like, what do you want in your life? Can you see that happening with this person? If not, then yeah, I can see why you're kind of dreaming and looking outside of yourself. Like, how or who can I achieve this with if it's not this person? Even though this person does bring a lot of security into your life, that might be it. You might not be getting a whole lot of happiness or fulfillment other than that. And we also have Justice, and then we also have Strength and the Knight of Coins. Wow. Okay. With this Justice card, some of you, this definitely doesn't apply to all of you, but some of you could possibly be thinking about getting a divorce from a spouse. Not for everyone. But again, I just feel like with this Knight of Coins, it's like you feel like you've reached the end of the road with someone that you've been dealing with. Again, you just don't see any like further growth coming from this situation. It's like it's gone as far as it can. And at least for you, in your mind. And you just don't really see things like getting better or growing anymore with this person. So you could be thinking about separating from someone, but you've been like holding yourself back from like taking any actions towards doing that. Again, because of this security, it's like, well, they do bring this security into my life, and you know, it's like, you know, like things can go on totally fine and, you know, be secure and stable and all that good stuff. It's like, are you happy though? So I'm seeing that that's not exactly the case, and that's why you've already started kind of looking outside of your relationship here. It's like, who or what would bring more happiness into your life? And for that to happen, would you need to leave this person behind? It's up to you. You know, we all have free will. Like you get to choose what you want to do with this situation. But I'm seeing that you do feel like it just feels like it's kind of the end of the road with this person. You don't really see it going any further. It's like you've already seen all that there is to come from the situation. So do you stay in it for security, or do you leave this person behind and go after what will truly make you happy with this Nine of Cups? The choice is yours. It's up to you. But before you make this choice, it's important to change your inner dialogue and stop thinking so pessimistically, because that could be contributing to what's been holding you back. It's like, well, if I leave this person behind, I won't have the same security. What am I going to do if I'm on my own? You know, I might not be able to afford doing this on my own. And, you know, stuff like that you're like too hung up on. When really you should be looking at the bigger picture of your life and thinking about your ultimate happiness here. What is going to do that for you? It's like you can stay with this person and continue to have this security, but is it worth sacrificing your happiness? That's the question. So that's what I'm seeing here at 888. You have a big decision on your hands, but really it's just up to you. I can't tell you what to do, but really what it comes down to is security or happiness. So, whatever is more important to you, I say go towards that. Okay, 888. So I think that's all that I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hello, 999. Okay, so let's see why you have been seeing this number. So we're going to start out with your oracle cards, and we have improving health, chop wood, going forward, heart opening, someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotionally painful experience for everyone involved. And then we also have a postcard from Spirit, which we're going to look at in a little bit. Wow. Okay, this is big stuff here. So we have this heart opening card. Oh, interesting. I just noticed this is card number 41 and this is card number 42. And then we literally have this card that says going forward. So it's like you're literally it's like if you haven't already, you're about to start making moves that will help you to go forward in your life from wherever you've been stuck. But yeah, so we have this heart opening card. Someone you know, it may even be you, is withholding love and creating a very emotionally painful experience for everyone involved. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say this is you. This is great. I mean, you're having a heart opening experience at this time, but it seems like you haven't really been expressing this love that you've been carrying within you. So that's why it's creating this emotionally painful experience for not only you, but whoever else is involved here. So this is definitely a message here to take action, so you can move forward with this love and stop holding it within you. This is crazy. Like if you guys are experiencing health problems, or honestly, the first thing that came to my mind was panic attacks. That's not going to resonate with everyone, but if you have been experiencing panic attacks or anxiety, it's because your heart chakra is opening, but you're not really expressing that love. It's like you're holding so much within you that it's like manifesting through your health. And obviously, I'm not a doctor, I'm not whatever. If you have been having like health problems, go see a doctor, get that opinion. But I'm a spiritual doctor, okay? So this is my spiritual advice here, and that's what I see happening. It's by you not expressing this love, it's just, like I said, it's manifesting through these panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and this is why. So not only are you creating this painful experience for yourself, but also whoever it is that you're dealing with by not expressing your love. Because there is someone in your life who has sparked this heart chakra awakening or opening for you. And you can't just hold all of that in. Like you have to express that. And by not doing so, it's just hurting everyone involved. So with this chop wood card, this is all about taking action and kind of cleaning up your life a little bit. So whatever you need to do to make room, make space for this love in your life, go ahead and do that. But you are being encouraged to take action. Go forward with whatever it is that you're feeling. And look at this card. Look at all the lush green on this card, which again is this heart chakra. So you really have to like pay attention to your heart at this time and stop holding everything in. Because, like I said, it's just not like it's literally giving you health problems. But by, moving forward and like expressing your love, getting that out of yourself, out of your system here, like it's going to improve your health. You're not going to have like all this anxiety and panic attacks, it's going to alleviate a lot of your health problems that you've been experiencing. So do what you have to do. If you do need to like clean up your life a little bit before you move forward and express your love to this person, do that. Do what you have to do. But you are being encouraged to take action towards this and stop holding it in. Okay, so let's see what your postcard says. It says, Dear you, there is only one you and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. Want what you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a prominent place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever. So yeah, the statement that stands out to me on this card is choose what your heart wants. So maybe you haven't been doing that. But there's a need for you to come forward and be your authentic self to whoever has sparked this heart opening in your life. And don't approach this person, pretending to be someone that you think they would want to see. Like, no, you really do have to be your authentic self. That's like the way to go. You have to be courageous and just come forward, being fully yourself. And yeah, you just have to be you. Come forward, express your love. Take action. And it's gonna, because you're not doing, it's just like the health thing. Like, you guys, like the stress level is just like so much. You have to get this out of you. Because again, you're just gonna experience all these symptoms. So yeah, you will literally improve your health by coming forward and expressing your love to this person. Okay, so let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Okay, we got the Three of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Coins. This Eight of Coins card gets me every time because it's just, the rendition of this card is just so gnarly. Normally it's like a positive card, right? But in this case, she's crying and bleeding all over. Like, and even this card, look at it. This animal is like tied up and he has a sword through his mouth. Like, Jesus, like what have you guys been going through? Okay, where do I even start? It's, again, like with this, what I was saying with the health card, holding yourself back from this person is like physically, it's just like it's torture. It's like you're holding yourself back from someone, but it it's like painful for you to do so. I know this is the Four of Swords, so I mean, but so I mean, there could be someone that you're not talking to at this time. It's like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I keep getting. Look, he has this sword through his mouth. So it's like you'd rather shove a sword down your throat before you talk to this person. Like, why is this so painful? I just don't. You're torturing yourself. That's why you're experiencing all these physical symptoms. It's because you're holding yourself back to the point where it's physically hurting you. Okay, again, with this Eight of Coins, you know, normally this is like a nice card, but again, she's like crying and bleeding. It's why are these so heavy? And this is normally like a, you know, a nice card too, but the pain you're experiencing, is it worth it? Like holding yourself back from this person is like killing you. It's like you want to work on things with this person, but yeah, again, you're holding yourself back. You'd rather like experience like all this pain than like muster up the courage to like come forward and speak to this person. But what is holding you back? And we have the Three of Wands. Maybe you're hoping that this person will come to you so you don't have to go towards them. And that's why it's like the more time that goes by, the more it pains you to hold yourself back. But I do feel like this person is, it's like the more time that goes by, the more this person is just going to get away from you. So I do feel like the message here is to just put an end to your misery and do what you have to do. Just go forward come forward to this person and tell them how you feel. I mean, this is crazy, you guys. Like, this is to the point where you're literally experiencing physical symptoms because of like how much you're holding back. That's a problem. That's very extreme, okay? Like, you need to figure this out. Something needs to happen here. Because like I said, the longer time goes by without you doing anything, not only is it like hurting you more and more, but the further this person is going to get away from you. So, okay, let me get some more. Anything else for 999? The Eight of Swords. Oh my God, you guys. Literally, again, you're holding yourself back. That's exactly what I was getting. You're literally hiding from this person. I'm sorry, that's not funny, but what is this? Like, why? It's like you're so ashamed to be vulnerable, that you would rather hide yourself away. Because look, she's wearing like a dead donkey carcass or something. I don't know what that is, but she's naked underneath. So, and she's like hiding around all these swords. So it's like in your mind, you're giving yourself all these reasons that you feel like you need to do this, but it's only holding you back, and it's only making you feel worse. Is it worth it? Anything else for 999? Six of Coins. You have to give to this situation. If you want that like reciprocity, you have to give to this situation. You can't keep hiding from it. And I can see that the reason you've been keeping yourself held back is because you do have this fear of being vulnerable, and you have been withholding all of this love that you feel. Someone in your life has literally opened your heart up. Like, that's crazy. And for you to like hold all of that love inside of you and not express that, like your heart opening that's a big deal. Like when your heart chakra opens up like that love that you're feeling, like it wants to be expressed, it wants to be let out. But by like suppressing that and holding it all in, not only are you experiencing health symptoms, but it's like you're just contributing to your own turmoil here. And whoever this person is that you have feelings for, they're only going to get further and further away from you the more that you hide yourself away from them. So again, with this Six of Coins, you have to give, you have to like express, like you have to give something to this connection if you want to see anything come out of it. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for 999? The King of Swords. Okay, yeah, you have to speak your truth, like literally. You have to come in, speak your truth. That's what you need to give to this situation. It's like, yeah, you have all these like love feelings in your heart. This person literally opened up your heart. But you have to let this person know how you feel. Otherwise, they're just going to get away. So that's what you need to do. You have to come in and speak your truth. As painful as that may be, you're going to feel so much better afterwards just for getting that out of your system, because you're holding so much within you. It's like killing you inside. You have to just like get over the fear and go forward towards this person. Like literally follow your heart. Like who is your heart leading you to? Go towards that. Take action towards this person. Speak your truth. Let them know how you feel. That's the only way that this is going to get anywhere. Okay, 999, so that's all that I have for you. I hope that resonated. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, 1010. Okay, so let's see why you guys have been seeing this number. So we're going to start off with your oracle cards, and we have Ask Your Angels, No place like home. Courage. Divine plan. Your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. And we also have a postcard from Spirit, which we're going to look at in a little bit. Okay, so it looks like there's something at this time that you're being guided towards, but maybe you just haven't been sure about whether this is something you really want to take like a leap of faith on or not. So that's why we have this Ask Your Angels card. It's like your angels, they do want to help you at this time. They do want to, again, like with this divine plan, it's like they can see like your whole life path like ahead of you, and they know what's best for you. So if you're a little confused at this time about like what to do, it's like you're thinking about doing something but you're not sure, ask your angels and they will send you the guidance that you're looking for. Yeah, because we have this courage card. So whatever it is that you're thinking about doing, it's going to require some courage on your part to move forward with this. This is not something that's going to come like super easily to you. Again, it's just because I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty on your part whether this is something you should really move towards. And honestly, with this No Place Like Home card, for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, this could have to do with a change of location. So if you're thinking about moving to a new city or new state, new country, whatever, and you really want to like make sure that this is the right thing for you to do before you take that leap, definitely ask your angels, pray about it, ask for guidance. They do want to help you because they can see your life, like, your life plan here. So they know what's best for you. And this says your soul has a master blueprint of your life path that it holds within it. It will never steer you in the wrong direction. So I feel like whatever this is that you've been thinking about doing, I mean, I think it is the right thing for you to do. There's a reason you're being nudged toward doing this. Even though it does seem scary and it would require you to have courage to move forward with this, because this would be a big life-changing decision, it looks like. But this is all like a part of your divine plan here. This is just all meant to be a part of, your life path. So there's a reason why you're feeling drawn towards this. So it doesn't have to be a residence, it doesn't have to be like a move. It could be for some of you. But aside from that, if that's not for you, this is something where it's like someone or something that really feels like home to you. Like this is someone or something that feels safe. It just feels like you're meant to be there. And that's why you're being pulled towards it, because it just feels like it's where you're meant to be. Okay, so let's see what your postcard has to say. It says, "Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multi-dimensional beings. Yeah. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. So yeah, it's like literally your intuition like guiding you towards something. And it may be scary because you don't really know why you're being guided towards this person or this, job or situation or city, like again, like it's going to be different for all of you. But you're feeling pulled towards this for a reason. So you really do have to trust your intuition on this. And you can ask your angels for guidance. That's why they're here. They're here to help you and they want to help you. So definitely pray for guidance and assistance from them, and they will show you. They'll show you why like you're being drawn towards this person or place or thing. Yeah. This is beyond your 3D self. Like this is all a part of the divine plan here. So you just got to trust your intuition on this one. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Nice job, Victoria. All right. Let's try that again. I promise I know how to shuffle. I'm just bad at shuffling this particular deck of cards. Okay. 10-10. Why are they seeing 10-10? We have the World. Wow. And the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys like are actually considering moving to a new country here. Not all of you, obviously, but some of you, yes. We have the World, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, your heart is like guiding you towards something. The Knight of Cups here. You also have Death, the Three of Swords. Wow. The Queen of Wands and the Two of Swords. Yeah, there's that indecision with the Two of Swords. I can see that you're like in two minds about this at the moment. It's like you feel guided towards something, but you're just not sure if that's the right thing for you to do. And with the World and Death and the Three of Swords, I mean, this might require you to leave like a situation or a relationship behind. And you know that that's going to hurt someone. Yeah, I feel like you guys just don't know what's on the other side of this. I think that's what's so scary about moving forward with whatever it is you've been thinking about, is because you really don't know how things are going to play out for you on the other side of that decision. So this is kind of a big deal because you would be ending something pretty big in your life in order to move towards something new. Yeah, you might hurt someone in the process, And I do feel like this is kind of like a mixed group here. I think everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different. So, you could be leaving. If you're moving to a new country or a new city, you could be leaving family or friends behind. You could be, leaving a relationship behind to go towards something else. Like, yeah. For some of you, this is like a romantic situation. It's like you would have to put an end to something in your life and hurt someone in order to move towards someone else. But whoever you're leaving behind, that was just not emotionally fulfilling for you. So, but there is someone in your life who you do have emotions for. So, it's like you would have to put an end to a relationship in your life in order to move towards this Queen of Wands. It looks like it's like you guys are coming out as the Knight of Cups, but I think you have your eyes on this Queen of Wands here. This is someone who I think you're very sexually attracted to, but that's not it, obviously. You also have emotions for this person, but they are a hottie. So there's that. But again, I do see this indecision on your part. It's like, do you end things with this other person and go towards this new person? Or do you stay stay where you're at? But why would you choose to stay where you're at? Is it solely to avoid hurting this person? Or it's like, okay, if this is a romantic situation, who feels more like home to you with this card? Is it the person you've been with, or is it this Queen of Wands? And that, could be male or female, it doesn't matter. But it's like, who feels more like home to you? Who do you feel like happier and safer being around? That's what it comes down to. So if you're not sure like what to do, pray to your angels. They'll send you guidance. But if you do make this decision, it is going to require courage on your part to do this, to end this. Something will need to end in your life, like for real. No matter like what your situation is, if you're moving to a new city or country, you're going to have to end something to do that. You might have to quit a job, like this is definitely a mixed group. Like I said, there's different situations here for everybody. So just take whatever resonates for you. But something will need to end if you're going to move forward. And I think that's why you need this courage to do this. But whatever you're being guided toward, like there's a reason for it. It's because this person, place, or situation, like that's your home. Like that's where you belong. And this is all part of the divine plan in your life to lead you back to home, to this person, place, or thing. So just take this into consideration, like who or what or where feels like home to you. Okay, 1010, so that's all the messages that I have for you. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hello, 1111. Okay, so let's see why you have been seeing this number. We're going to start out with your oracle cards. We have Get More Information, By the Book, Delight, Spiritual Practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. Then we also have a postcard from Spirit, which we'll look at in a little bit. Oh, wow, look at that. This card is number 11, and you guys chose 1111. That's awesome. And then we have 52 on this card, which adds up to a 7. Very spiritual. Okay, so you guys are like my spiritually enlightened ones, I want to say. I'm not surprised that you chose 1111, or that you're seeing 1111. Okay, so let's see here. We have By the Book. So maybe there's a way of things that it's like a way of life. What am I trying to say here? There's like a way that you've been going about things that you feel like are very by the book, like this is the way I should do things. But Spirit is saying to get more information. I feel like there's more to, there's more that you can like incorporate into your life than what you've been doing. Because I feel like you guys are very spiritually inclined, and you probably already do have some sort of spiritual routine or things that you do that really help you to be aligned on this path, right? Whether that's meditation or yoga, stuff like that. I feel like maybe you do have some sort of like routine or something that you feel like is very good, and it's great. I'm sure it's great the way it is. But Spirit is saying like get more information about like, I don't know, there's just like more that needs to come in here. And so even if like literally if you want or need to like read more books like about spirituality, that might like bring some more ideas or inspiration into your life. But Spirit is trying to like bring more into your life. Like I feel like whatever it is that you already do, you're already very good at. But I just feel like I don't know, you just have like more potential. Like there's more for you to learn. There's more for you to incorporate into your life. And this says, making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring your inner peace. So yeah, there's just more that you're being guided to incorporate into your spiritual practice or your spiritual routine. There's just more delight that wants to come into your life. I feel like you guys are like already so spiritually inclined and enlightened, but there's just like more for you to experience. Like again, like that's just really what I'm getting here. There's so much more like delight and enlightenment that wants to come into your life. So we're going to look more into this. So let's see what your postcard has to say. It says, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence. But the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all of its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. So, yeah, what really stands out to me here is there's always something to discover. So there's more. There's more to discover. There's more to learn here. And it's like whatever you're doing is great. There's nothing wrong with that. But again, more. There's more to learn here, more to bring in. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. So if you guys have been thinking about starting a spiritual practice, this is like a huge yes. Start learning more about, what you can do to make this happen. Look to others to see like how they've been doing this with the by the book here. I think you're going to get so much out of this experience if you pursue this further. It's really going to enrich your life. But there is, a need to get more information about whatever it is that you're trying to incorporate more of into your life, whether it is a spiritual practice or a spiritual routine. There's more for you to learn. There's more that wants to come into your life. Spirit is like, hey, like, like we want to show you more. Like, but maybe you just haven't realized. Maybe you just haven't known like where to look. Maybe it's in a book. Hey, that rhymed. What is that from? It's not from Reading Rainbow. Do you guys remember that show? I'm showing my age right now, but yeah, Reading Rainbow. I don't remember the lyric. Yeah, it's something about it's in a book. So yeah, literally, you guys might like actually have to like read to come across like this information that spirit wants to bring into your life. So keep an eye out for any like book recommendations. I feel like that could be significant. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. 1111. Two of Wands. Wow, okay. So look at this image. This guy has like two faces, it looks like, and he's looking in both directions. So there's gonna be, yeah, you need to like look in a new direction. Like that's what I'm getting from that. It's like you may not have realized that's what spirit like is encouraging you to do. It's like they want you to see something new here, or see things from like a different perspective. There's more for you to learn. 1111. I'm just getting like a whole new, you can see like in one hand he's holding a wand and the other hand he's holding a key. So it's like spirit is trying to lead you to this key, but you got to know where to look. And it's probably in a book, I guess. That's so funny. Do you guys have any like books in your Amazon cart right now? That just came to mind. Ooh, I think we had something. Well, maybe not. I tried to flip. Yeah. There's more for you guys to learn. Spirit wants to give you the key. Justice, wow. Yeah. This is spirit coming through. The sword of truth, you know? Spirit wants to bring you the truth. Show you. Ooh! Oh my god, a ton of cards just fell out. We have the moon. Oh boy. Okay, we got a stack. Let's see what we got. We have the moon, the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the Knight of Coins, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Wow. Holy moly. What is all this? I just realized I've never even seen the 2 of Cups come out before in this deck. And I've used this deck a lot. And it's never come out. That's interesting. This is kind of like complex. Like, what are you guys into? What are you guys dealing with right now? You have the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. So I was not expecting all of this to come out. But hey, let's go with it. Okay, so this, whatever. If it resonates, it resonates. So it looks like there's a situation in your life that has come to an end here with the 10 of Swords and with the Knight of Coins. It's like things were like moving so slowly in the situation that I think maybe you guys have just kind of like given up on a situation, or just finally decided to just like, you know what, call it quits. I'm done with this. I'm done with the pain. I'm done with waiting. Especially with the 5 of Swords being here. It's like there's someone you've been dealing with who you share like a really strong soul connection with here with the 2 of Cups. But it's like this person is just, all they want is control. It's like this person could never really show you or give you the love that they feel in their heart for you. And so I feel like that's why like this has been such a painful thing for you to accept, is because you know that you guys share this connection and you know that they feel it too, but it's so painful that it's like either they were moving too slowly or they just wouldn't do anything about it. And with the Five of Swords, it's like they'd rather win and satisfy their ego than like give in to this love that they feel for you. And we have the Five of Wands as well. So a lot of like conflict, a lot of like back and forth. It's like you guys could never really get on the same page with each other. Because I feel like this person was just playing too many games, like playing too many games with your heart, unfortunately. And so I think because like this wasn't really going anywhere, I think you just decided like, all right, I'm calling it quits. I give up. I don't want to be a part of this anymore, as painful as that is. And so I feel like that's why we have this moon here, is because you've really been going through it emotionally. And you've had to do this alone. Because everything that you've been going through here, like maybe others wouldn't really understand, or they would just judge the situation by, by looking at the outside of things and looking at things like too simplistically. They wouldn't be able to understand like the connection that you share with this person because of everything that they put you through. So, somebody else might say, oh, well, clearly they never loved you anyway because, they treated you like shit. But it's like, they don't realize this person does love you. They just don't know how to love. They don't know how to love you, and they just don't know how to love in general. That's what it looks like. All they know how to do is play these stupid mind games. And unfortunately, it kind of backfired for both of you guys because they're not really doing anything to progress this situation. So you really had no choice other than to let go, as painful as that was for you. So I can see that you've been feeling like kind of emotional about this lately because of this. This is someone you didn't want to let go of, but it's like you had to for your own sake. You couldn't keep dealing with this person's shenanigans. They just need to grow up, unfortunately, and you're not gonna wait around for them to do that. But with this Justice card, like this is saying like things are going to be balanced out here. Like this is not something that's going to continue. Like this is spirit stepping in here and being like, okay, we are balancing out this situation. We're going to let this person know that this is not, this is not how to treat our light worker here, our 1111 person, like, because you guys are very like spiritually woke, and that this is not how you deserve to be treated, and spirit has been seeing all of this play out, and they're like, no, like they're stepping in and they're literally about to bring the karma down on this person, because this is not how you deserve to be treated, not at all. And spirit's not okay with it. You're not okay with it. You're stepping away, and now spirit's about to step in and show this person what's up. So ending this, we have the Six of Wands, which is beautiful. This is you coming out on top. You letting go of this person is you're like claiming your power back, You're going to get your strength back. Like you're going to get through this. You're going to get over this. You're going to come into yourself again. And this is interesting. I didn't expect all of this to come out, like especially with what we were talking about up here. But since it came out together, like I think you going through what you went through with this person was a huge spiritual lesson for both of you, not just you, but both of you. Like, I think for you, you learned like, you know, what you learned like, you know, what you want, and you know how you want to be treated. You learned what you deserve like out of a relationship. Like, even though like you do share like a strong soul bond, like this strong soul connection with someone, it doesn't mean they can get away with treating you like shit. And I think that was like a really hard thing that you had to like face and come to realize. But you did learn this really hard lesson here by walking away from this situation and just letting it end, because you know you deserve better than this. And this person is not getting away with this, okay? So Spirit's coming in and they're getting their karma for how they treated you, okay? For not, it's like this person was literally in two minds about the situation. It's like 1 second they wanted you and the next they didn't. And that's how they treated you. It's like they were kind of like in and out, hot and cold. Like, oh yeah, like I'm interested. And then the next day they act like they're not, right? So, not only that, but a lot of mind games and just bullshit, basically. But yeah, so you're definitely leveling up here by going through this lesson, and they are going to get theirs, because this is not how you treat someone you love. So they're going through this lesson as well, and they're gonna see the truth here. But you're coming out on top, like I said. It's like I just feel like there's a lot of good things that are going to come into your life. It's like you're getting a lot of good karma out of this situation, and this person's going to get a lot of bad karma. And I hate to say that, but it's true. Like, that's just how this is going to play out. Because yeah, with the Six of Wands, like you're going to see like so many good things like start to come into your life. I'm seeing a lot of like accolades here, a lot of recognition. It's like you're going to get your zest for life back. You're going to feel on top again, because you know your worth, and you know what you deserve, and this is not it. Wow, I was not expecting all of this, you guys. Um but yeah, so I think you are like leveling up spiritually after going through this like really hard lesson. And you're gonna get that with this delight card. Like, you're gonna get like good things like come into your life again. There's gonna be a lot for you to delight in, you know what I mean? Let's see. Yeah, so I do feel like you guys just went through this huge lesson, um, and you're just being spiritually elevated because of everything that you've gone through. So, congratulations, you guys. You guys made it through like a really hard time in your life, I can see. But you're leveling up spiritually. It's like you're going to the next level, literally. I know I just said that. So, but yeah, again, you know, there might be a book out there that would really help you at this time. Get more information about what you've been going through. It's like you've learned the lesson, but now that you're on the other side of this, I think you can see things with like a higher perspective and a lot more clarity than you were able to before. So, yeah, you're going to be coming into a lot more spiritual knowledge because of this. Okay, 1111. I think that's all that I have for you. I hope that that resonated. If it did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Hi, 1212. Okay, so let's see why you're seeing this number. We're going to start off with your oracle cards. So we have ask for help from others, flexible, taking risks, financial freedom. You may be feeling trapped in regards to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. And we also have a postcard from Spirit, which we're going to look at in a little bit. Ooh, okay. So let's see. It looks like you guys may be struggling with your finances at the moment. And you're kind of wondering like how you can get more money flowing into your life at this time. So whatever it is that you're currently doing, whatever it is that you're doing that you're making money by, I think there's a need for like a new job to come in, or like a need for you to do something else. I'm not saying you have to quit whatever you're doing, but what this is saying is that you're being encouraged to look into new avenues of making money. And that's why we have this flexible card. Like you're being asked to be flexible, and not just stay stuck in a certain situation. Like I said, you don't have to leave it. You can't, maybe you have been thinking about that. But with this taking risk card, like I think you're being encouraged to take a risk and go towards something new that could bring more money into your life. And yeah, and then we also have this ask for help from others. So you might want to start asking around, whoever it is that you've been seeing, like, I don't know, like you guys might have an idea of like who could help you. Or you could even like ask people like if they know of any job openings or new opportunities. Just start asking around like if you guys are wanting to bring more money in. But I see it would require you to be more flexible in, the schedule, whatever schedule that you currently have. It's, yeah, you're going to have to take a risk and be flexible. But yeah, that's what it's going to have to take for you to get more money flowing into your life. But someone will help you with this. Someone will know of a job opening or an opportunity, or they might need help in their life personally. So there are ways you can bring in more money here. Let's see what your postcard says. It says, "Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap." Oh my God. No matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall down, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you're in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. Oh my God, you guys, I had no idea that card said that. Oh my God, that was all about taking a risk. That's crazy. I love when Spirit syncs up like that. So yeah, is there something like in particular that you guys have been wanting to do? If so, like this is a huge yes. Like you should absolutely take the leap, take the risk, and go for it, because this is something that can bring money into your life if you have been struggling. But again, this may require you to be more flexible in your schedule. So I feel like it could be a little different for all of you. Like maybe you guys are thinking about leaving, a job behind and going towards a new one. And then for others of you, I feel like, maybe you want to keep, whatever job you have, but also take on something new. And it could be like you're thinking about pursuing a hobby that could potentially make money, and your schedule would have to be more flexible in order to take that on, right? So however it resonates for you, but you're definitely getting like a big thumbs up from Spirit. Like, yes, take the risk, go for it. And even if, you need help from others, like don't be ashamed to ask them. Like, I think you have a lot more support than you realize. People want to help you and they can help you. So take advantage of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. Oh, look at that when I cut the deck, 8 of Cups. So yeah, you guys might be thinking about leaving a job behind in order to pursue something else, but you know, it won't be for all of you. Okay, 12, 12. We have the 2 of Coins. Okay, so yeah, you guys could be going back and forth, you know, about whether to pursue this or not. And, you know, again, it all comes back to taking that risk. But, okay, wow. But again, with this 2 of Coins, for those of you that are thinking about, you know, staying at a certain job, but also doing something new at the same time, I think you will be able to juggle both, okay? If that's something you're concerned about. We also have the 3 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, Temperance, the 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. Okay, yeah, I really am getting like 2 groups here. Like some of you are going to leave like a job behind and pursue something new, and others of you are thinking about staying at a particular job and then also doing something new. So, you know, whatever camp you're in, you know, that's for you. So, because we have this 3 of Wands. So, this is something that you've been wanting to come into your life, but maybe in the past you just weren't sure like how you're going to make that happen. And then for those of you that are thinking about leaving a job or situation behind, you may have been hesitating to do so because you know that that person or that company would be really heartbroken to see you go. You know, maybe you've been with some place like for a long time and they like really rely on you. So you really don't want to let people down, but you have this dream or like something that you want to go towards. So you know you'd be hurting people in the process by leaving this behind. We also have Temperance. So yeah, there's something that you want to make happen for yourself. But you just haven't been sure like how to do that. I love this card though because it's so peaceful and very zen. And again, like with this card, like if you are thinking about, you know, staying where you're at and then taking on something new, you are going to be able to do that. I'm really getting like that so strongly. It's just like there's really 2 strong groups here. So some of you are leaving something behind to go somewhere new, and then others of you are staying somewhere but also pursuing something new. So I'm getting both of those really strong. Yeah. So because not only do we have the 2 of Coins where you're literally, you know, she's juggling, you know, I don't want to say juggling, that's terrible, but she's holding both coins. So she's able to do that, you know. And then again with the Temperance card, I mean, look at all of her arms. Like she seems like she's managing everything just fine. So if you're thinking about staying somewhere and doing something new, you're going to be just fine. You can definitely do that. Even if you do have to ask for help from others, I think you will manage just fine. And then we have this 7 of Wands. So, with the 7 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, like I do feel like this pertains to those of you that are thinking about leaving a certain situation behind. And yeah, with the 3 of Swords as well, it's like I'm really getting like two camps for you guys. This situation or company or person that you're thinking about, you know, leaving behind, they're not going to want you to go. So I think you're going to struggle with that. And you're really going to have to stand your ground because they might try to get you to stay, you know? They could be like, oh no, we'll pay you more or whatever. Like, we really need you. We don't want you to leave. But if this is something that you've already made up your mind about, like I said, you're going to have to stand your ground and be firm about it. And just tell them, like, no, like, I'm sorry. Like, I've made up my mind. This is it. I'm moving on towards something new. And that's that. So just be aware of that for those of you that are leaving a situation behind. But then again, like if you're staying somewhere, maybe you haven't made up your mind, and maybe that's why like I'm getting both of these scenarios come out. Oh, that's so funny. So yeah, like if you're thinking about staying and also doing something new, you can totally do that. Like I see you managing that just fine. So it's really up to you what you want to do here. But whatever this is that you're thinking about taking a risk and going towards, like I think it is going to bring a lot more money into your life. So that's going to be really nice. But again, it's going to require you to have a much more flexible schedule and to take that risk that you've been holding back on. And if you have to ask for help from others, just do that. You know, there's no shame in doing that. Tell them that you're going through this transition. You know, you don't have to tell them you need money and you're trying to make more money. You can. But just, tell them that you're, either trying to pursue something new or you're just looking to get more hours doing something else, there's definitely going to be people in your life that can help you with this situation. So it looks good, guys. All right, so that's all the messages that I have. I hope that was helpful. If it resonated, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.